Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Seftimor Daily. Hope everyone had a great weekend. I sure did. Got to hang out at the cousin's for their daughter's birthday. I got to take the baby. It's always good when I have something to do with the baby. I'm always trying to get out of the house and do different things instead of just sitting here because it's a lot easier, I think, when we're doing something than just sitting in a room. So I'm always trying to get out there and do different things. So that's always fun. I've actually been starting on Saturdays, just very minor, going to garage sales to just see if I can find something to flip just for fun. Number one, I think it's super fun. And number two is just building a different skill, trying out a different skill to see what we can do. And I get the baby out of the house. We go and see a cool different part of town, which we probably have never been in. And then I get to see if I can make a sale. It's pretty fun. So we have another post. You're gonna see my beautiful face here because I posted this because I've been dieting pretty hardcore, and it's actually for the first time working. So once again, reading Mark Manson's book. I think I'm on the last chapter now, so that'll be wrapping up and I'll be writing the review for that. But just talking about, do we really need all the things that we say we want? We are living in the greatest era of technology that ever existed. With that, we have access to viewing the highest of highs and the lowest lows via social media. So, I mean, everybody knows this. Everybody sees that. No one's posting, I had a crap day. I mean, they might, but the majority is that we're posting our highs and not so much our lows all the time. And you get really caught up in this because you get really caught up to compare yourself with other people. You get really caught up with, if we're speaking on weight loss, you see I lost 100 pounds and you see the before and after and you're like, shit, not knowing that they spent 2 years doing that, or a year and a half or longer to get to where they were. And I think a lot of people, I feel that way with a lot of people with what I'm doing. You see, you never, even on a short term. So like this weekend, so last Monday, I was, I don't know, probably like 268, so 269. So I knew I had to get to 264 before I ate again. It's just something I'm doing, just something I'm experimenting with. And I had to get there because the weekend prior that I ate and had some drinks and all that. I had a fast for 4 days. So I fasted until Thursday night. I ate Sunday night, and then I didn't eat till Thursday night because Thursday morning when I woke up, I was at 264. And that's when I could eat. So eat I did. But what you don't see is that on the weekends, I'm just like everybody else. I'm having the drinks. I'm having the food, pizza, wings, bites, all that stuff, cake. But what they don't see is that I fasted for 4 days. So I look like everyone else, and everyone's like, well, how are you losing weight? Because the thing is, what we do when no one's looking is what makes us great, sitting there writing or making this podcast. No one's around. It's just me. You don't see all the work you put in. If I had 100 million subscribers on YouTube, people would be like, well, what the hell did he do? Well, dude, I did a podcast every day for 5 days a week for how many years? But no one looks at that. And I'm really seeing that now with this weight loss, that people are saying like, well, how'd you do it? And when I get down to a goal weight, people are going to say, oh, what'd you do? I'm going to tell them I didn't eat for 4 days. They're going to tell me you're an idiot. I'm going to say, all right, but I'm healthy. And like I said, it's all strategic. It's not just like I'm starving or anything of that sort. Hitting macros. I'm going to the gym 3 days a week, lifting very, very heavy. So if you didn't know, you can't lift heavy weights and progress if you're starving yourself. So there's that. But anyway, We want what others have. If we do not attain that in a matter of minutes, our happiness dwindles. We compare ourselves to others without thinking of all the work they put in to get there. Don't torture yourself with these views. Work on going through the process. There's no better advice you can get than to enjoy the process more than the end goal, because there is no end goal. There is no journey. There's no end to the journey until death. When a goal is met, 5 others pop up and a new journey begins. Like I'm telling you now, currently on a weight loss journey after 8 years of lying to myself and everybody around me, my wife, my family, everybody, getting it handled. Finally, I found something that resonated with me. It goes against my binge eating, where if I eat one meal or I eat a piece of anything, I just binge. So this helps that, and this means fasting for sometimes up to 4 days. Is it the best way to handle things? I don't know, but it's working for me. And I'm totally 100,000% honest with you. I feel better when I'm not eating. My body's using that stored body fat for fuel than when I'm eating 1 meal a day, 2 meals a day, 3 meals a day. When I get to my body weight goal, there will be other goals, such as my body composition, cardio health, building up cardio, being able to run. I couldn't run. My legs would hurt. I was carrying, think about it. I'm running around with 100 more pounds than I should be. And obviously sustainability. The process is always there throughout life. You might as well enjoy the ride. So that's what I'm saying. Like, just go through the process, because there's always going to be another goal. And in this society where we need, that's where this previous Seftimor Daily is all about happiness. Well, we're getting very, very unhappy, not because of hardships, but because of hardships that we make up, because we don't enjoy processes anymore. And I'm the same way. I open up Twitter now more than I open up my Kindle app. That's not me, but my attention can't be held, and it's instant gratification instead of working your way through a good book, gaining knowledge. I'm gaining tidbits of information instead of a whole book, which I would much rather, but it affects my brain, and that's just how it goes. So even with this, if I just love doing it, I don't, I want people to listen. I want people to get value from this, but I'm doing it, one, for myself. And, just like, I keep saying this weight loss, but you have to understand that I'm a chronic lifetime dieter, and nothing has ever worked for me the way this is working. And I'm making gains in the gym. Like, I'm getting stronger. It's incredible. But what I'm saying is that I'm doing this when no one's looking, no one's watching. It's going through the process. I call it weight loss, WAIT loss. I just sit here and I wait. And then when I hit a goal weight for that week, I eat. If I wake up the next day, I'm a pound over, I don't. If I wake up the next day, I'm even less weight, I eat that day too. Go through the process, pick a mission, have something, even minor. If it's weight loss, make it weight loss. If it's streaming, just be consistent. Don't worry about it. If it's making a YouTube video, a podcast, be consistent. Consistency overall. What process are you guys going through right now? What do you enjoy about it? Let me know in the comments. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Instagram. DMs are always open, you know that. And if you got any value from this, please share it. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Give it a thumbs up. And share the podcast with whoever would get value for this. Hopefully I have another post up tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I'll talk to you again soon. Peace.